Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to just do a quick check-in with the masculine and the feminine and see where we are with the energies. It's been a few weeks since we did a check-in, so it was kind of calling me this morning to, bring in the energy and just see where we are. Because we're changing week on week, we're changing so much. So it's good to do these check-ins and also to within us, to look at our own masculine and our own feminine. So this is a collective message, and I'll be tuning into the entirety of the masculine energy, the divine masculine energy, and also the divine feminine energy to see where it's at right now. So we're going to, and I've got Mary Magdalene here and also Christ, Yeshua in the background. So they're also going to help me to channel the message that is wanting to be channeled right now for these energies. So let's connect and let's see what they want to give to us and gift to us. They often say, when I hear them say give, I don't hear give, I hear them say gift. What they want to gift to us, because any energy that we receive from them, is pure love and it is a gift and it opens our heart and it works on us multidimensionally. So you're not just receiving the message through the ears and through sound, but you're also feeling it energetically. So it starts to become like waves and initiations and activations, and it opens up the body to receive more love. So let's have a check-in, and let's just check in with them. The divine feminine is going to go first today. So we're going to just check in with her energy, and then we'll go to the divine masculine and see where he is at. And then we'll also do a twin flame reading this week sometime. So let's connect. We're just going to connect with our higher selves. And just take a deep breath down into your heart space. And connecting with Source and Mother Earth. And the energy of the divine feminine at this time, and where the divine feminine energy is at. And the divine feminine energy is saying that she's focusing on her stability, on her foundations, on her joy, on anchoring the energy of her happiness. She's letting go of codependency and dependency and anywhere where she has felt lack, anywhere where she has felt not deserving of abundance and love and magic and flow. She's learning to love herself unconditionally, to love her body, to accept herself just as she is right now in this moment, to learn and know that she's deserving of love. She's opening up this channel within her that tells her and understands that she is deserving of love, that she doesn't have to settle in life, that life is here for her, life is a gift, and she simply has to step into it and allow herself to express all facets of herself. Her beautiful heart, her compassion, her love, her tenderness, her softness, her intuitive abilities, her creative abilities, her passion, her flow, her magic, her beauty, her essence. She's looking into the horizon. She's looking at the sun and the stars and the moon and the earth. She's starting to love her body and just feel very connected in her body. Feeling the breeze on her face, against her skin. Very anchored and very grounded in herself. And it's the first time she's felt so grounded and connected to herself. She's always looked out to others to fill her. Maybe she looked for external validation from others, but now she's learning that that validation comes from herself when she fills herself up with love and fully accepts herself as she is, accepts her flaws, so-called flaws, and her shadow, and the dark goddess within her. She embraces the dark goddess within her, her erotic and passionate power. She can become all that she desires. The gates of success are in front of her, and it is up to her to open them and trust and know that she is deserving of stepping beyond that threshold. And it is a beautiful day for her, a beautiful beginning for her. A new life awaits her at this time, during this portal. And as she walks through the eclipse gateways, she will fully anchor herself in her goddess energy and step into 2024 in her power. It is a beautiful, 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 beautiful time for the Divine Feminine. And we celebrate her and all that she brings to earth, her ideas, her inspirations, her beauty, her magic, her energy, her heart, her love. And that's where the Divine Feminine is at. So we're going to start to connect into the Divine Masculine, and my nose has started going again. Sometimes when we channel and the energy is coming through, you get an itchy nose. So, try not to do it on the screen, but sometimes you just can't. You just have to give it a little rub. Okay. Let's start to connect into the Divine Masculine and see where the Divine Masculine is at. And I see the Divine Masculine up in his head, rubbing his head, like head is full of thoughts, overthinking. I'm going through a transition right now, deconstructing the old model of who he has been, where he has used logic to create his reality. Now he's having to shift into his heart, and he's finding that quite tough. The habits and the patterns, they just take him back into his head and his mind. And then he has to remember and breathe deeply and bring himself back down to his heart. He's playing this push-pull energy like a tennis match. Mind, heart, mind, heart, mind, heart. It's consistent and constant at this time. He's trying to bring himself back into the heart, but sometimes fear overcomes him. The old model overcomes him, the old being. And his 3D version, his 4D version of himself coming back to haunt him. And what he needs to do is just simply breathe into the energy of change. To breathe into the energy of change and to let go of control. Let go of needing to know where he's going. To let go of needing to have everything in place and to plan. And to surrender more into his heart. And the moment he finds he's in his head, to take a deep breath and put his hands on his heart and come down to his heart and trust more. Trust in the Divine Feminine energy. Trust in his heart to lead the way. Trust in his heart to show him the way. Trust that his heart is a bigger brain than his brain, his head, his mind, his logic. He is learning to use a different technology that he has not used before. He has not trusted before. He may have used it, but not trusted before. He's learning to soften his energy, to flow with life, to flow and be in the present moment, and not carry everything on his shoulders and allow others to carry their own karma, their own energy, to be responsible, to be accountable for their own energies, and not carry everything on his own shoulders so that he is suffering and heavy and carrying the load of the world. He can let it go. He can put it down. He can focus on self-love and his heart and what he wants to create in this world, moment by moment, step by step, listening to his heart and soul. More meditation for the Divine Masculine, more presence, more connection with his heart, more connection with his emotions, more connection with his feelings, and believing that he can have what he desires. he can have the beauty of life and the passions and his happiness and fulfillment and joy. But this journey is through the heart, and he must train himself now and train his mind and take the power back from the mind and give it to the heart and learn to navigate his ship from the heart. This is his journey right now. And he is in this push and pull tennis match right now. So we send our love to the Divine Masculine, who is trying to change at this time and going through a transition. And Christ is very present with the Divine Masculine, helping him through his journey. So to connect with him whenever you feel stuck and stagnant or overwhelmed with thoughts, connect with Christ. And the Divine Feminines can connect with Mary Magdalene. And we will now connect with the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, the Twin Flame energy, the energy of union. We will connect now and see what they are learning together as they come back into oneness. Presence, peace, connection, vulnerability, emotional maturity, communication, connection, surrender, trust, flow, balance of power, stability in ourselves, knowing our power, knowing that we are both worthy. We don't have to put the other on a pedestal. We can put our own selves on our pedestal and give in balance, give and receive in balance, standing in our own power, in our own light, supporting one another's growth, supporting each other through this time, loving each other unconditionally, being a support, helping each other grow, seeing the beauty in each other, helping each other through the shadow, committing to one another, conscious and awake and aware and compassionate and patient with each other. And there is love, 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 love here between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And there is love, 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 love here between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. You are to see your own Divine Masculine and your own Divine Feminine falling in love again, dear ones. Falling in love again, seeing each other, respecting each other, holding each other, listening to each other, understanding each other, giving each other space to express, not judging one another, but fully being there for each other and stepping forward into the container of union within self first. And then you will see it outside in your outside world. And remember, inner alchemy is the process of union, divine union. Your twin flames exist inside of you between your own masculine and your own feminine. And if you are on a journey with a divine masculine or divine feminine and in a twin flame union, they are only reflecting back to you what needs to come back into wholeness within you, helping you to embrace the shadow and the light and come back into union and your own power through this time. It is a beautiful sacred journey, and as we are aware and present, we can change, alchemize, and come back into wholeness within. The Holy Grail is within you, dear ones. The Holy Grail is within you, within your heart. And what you seek is you. What you seek is you. You are seeking your love. You are seeking your presence. Your joy is your heart. Your joy, your love, showing up for yourself, filling yourself up with love. Your Holy Grail is within your own heart, dear ones. And you will complete you. You complete you. And when you know this in your heart, When you come into union on all aspects of self, mind, body, heart, soul, spirit, you'll return to your wholeness and anchor that light in the earth grids, on earth, in your relationships, in yourselves, and in the world around you. And that's what we need right now. Wholesome, whole souls, fully anchored in their light, their masculine and their feminine, balanced together in union. And this is the energy of Christ and Mary Magdalene, Isis and Osiris, beautiful beings standing in their power, sitting on their thrones, alchemizing all that is out of balance and coming back into wholeness within themselves. And when you are in wholeness within yourself, you will meet that vibration outside of you. When you respect yourselves, you will meet that vibration outside of you. When you value and you know you are deserving, you will meet that vibration outside of you. It is about your frequency, dear ones, and what you are emanating. You will draw to you what you desire. So focus on self, focus on your wholeness, focus on the union of your own masculine and your own feminine, and you'll watch the dynamics change in your outside world. We send you our love and we send you our compassion, dear ones, and we are here for you. And we are helping you to come back to union within. And we are here for you at this time as you transition towards unity consciousness. And we love you, dear ones, and we love you, and we are here. Taking a deep breath down into your heart space. And just fully anchoring the messages, the vibrations, the frequency, and all that has been received multidimensionally into your heart and being. And when you are ready, you can gently start to open your eyes. So a little check-in with, the divine masculine. I just saw him in his head, in his thoughts, trying to make some transitions and, some changes. Just trying to change a whole way of being, when we've been programmed and conditioned to be a certain way in life, and you're deconstructing that part of you and stepping into a new version of you, a rebirth. You have to go through this push-pull. It is like a tennis match for a while, and there's a lot of obsessive thoughts right now in the divine masculine. And then I saw the divine feminine just, in her flow, in her energy. It's the first time actually, the divine feminine is really coming into her power and into her own. And it's not just the female aspect, or the females in the world, but also within us, our divine feminine, divine masculine. So even in the masculines, they're starting to embrace their divine feminine energy. And as the divine feminine energy is accepted and, connected and anchored within, the divine masculine energy has to change because the yin yang, dynamic and the balance. So I saw that energy just coming into your own, listening to your creations, listening to, your intuition, and connecting with your heart and with love, and filling yourselves up with love, and being more present in the body, more emotionally intelligent and more mature, intelligent, emotionally, listening more, present more, opening the heart more, being guided, learning to surrender. So much going on right now within us. And, I was talking about this in the groups yesterday that, we are doing so much on many multi-layers that we have to have such deep compassion for ourselves as we go through these shifts, not to judge ourselves, not to be hard on ourselves, but to be gentle and to be kind with our words towards ourselves, and to continue to fill ourselves up with love as we deconstruct the old models of ourselves. And we step into our fullness and the new fifth dimensional version of ourselves that is very loving, very caring, very compassionate, very present, and flowing and fluid with the energies, you know, listening intuitively and creating, not planning 5 years, 10 years ahead, but more flowy, and drawing everything to you that, you know, that wants to come to you, not chasing, not being in need or in lack, but knowing that when you embrace and embody this energy, everything you desire, everything you need will come to you before you even know you need it. Everything will be in your space, ready to give to you and give to you what you desire. So moment by moment, being present and coming back into our wholeness, and remembering that the Holy Grail is within our own hearts. The Holy Grail is within our hearts. What we seek is already within us, and we have to become that energy first within us, and then it will show up all around us. So a beautiful message from, and Mary Magdalene and Christ were very present in that channeling, and very present for us at this time as we come back into divine union within ourselves. So a little check-in there. I hope you're doing well, and I will be back soon with more channelings. I've got some beautiful channelings coming through, but the guides are just saying that they're just preparing me for these new channelings that I'm going to be bringing through. So they're all coming and we're shifting. So yeah, we'll stay present and trust what wants to come through to be shared with everyone. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you're doing well, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, and bye for now.